Wellness Tuesday. For those of you that don't know me, I'm Vanessa, and I'll be your host this evening, but jointly with Martin. So let's hear from Martin.
What's up, everyone? Sorry I couldn't be with you guys tonight, but I'm out doing, as you can see, a little bit more Coast Guard training. But Vanessa's got you covered, so I'm going to leave it all to her, and I will see you again soon. Take care, guys.
So there we have it. Martin's out on Coast Guard duties this evening. As you can see, scrolling across the bottom, it says if you're watching us live, make sure you type in the hashtag live, just like Charmaine's already done. So hello, Charmaine. Or if you're watching later on replay, again, hashtag replay. And if there's any questions that you want to ask, just let us know in the comments. So, despite I'm a little quiet, okay? Let's move my microphone closer. Is that any better? Hopefully so, anyway. Okay, so Martin's video was loud and clear. Of course Martin's video is loud and clear. Let's see if I can do anything about this. That's much better. Excellent. Okay. Right, so Martin's out on Coast Guard duties, but have no fear. He has left me some videos to play for you. So let's head for this next segment by Martin. Obviously, in the chat, let us know if there's questions that you want to ask me, and I will answer them later on. But for now, let's hear a little bit more from Martin.
So then, guys, here is something a little bit new for you, which I'm going to be doing every now and then. And it's purely because I come across this when trying to help out a client of ours with a recipe. And they told me they'd got the recipe from the BBC Good Food. Sorry to be calling them out, but... So I was looking at the recipe, and it was a case of, can I make this lower in calorie for them? So when I looked at the recipe, the calories just didn't seem to add up quite right for me. So this is why we use our trusty steps book. And I got out my steps book and I looked at the calories, and what the recipe online had said wasn't quite right to what my calculations were. And it was out by about a couple of hundred calories. So this little snippet, I'm going to be looking at this low-fat turkey bolognese as an example for you. So just to be careful and mindful of what recipes you are following and what you've been told the calories are.
All the details here.
Double
so low-fat turkey bolognese
with your steps book.
And it says this
let's have a look at this
for
one.
people. Now it's saying that it's low in calories, which is great. It's saying 267 calories per person, 13 grams of fat, 3 grams of which is saturates, 15 grams of carbs, 12 grams of sugar, 6 grams of fiber, 23 grams of protein, and 1.3 grams of salt. Now it is here which I'm particularly wanting to pay attention to, and this is the 267 calories per person.
So this is all looking relatively good.
So this is saying
about
2
now,
teaspoons of vegetable
and
oil.
we're going to go with
1
267
large
calories per person. So this is
1
great for you on
large
steps
carrot,
3 and above.
3 celery
However,
sticks,
let's take a look at the
250
ingredients.
grams of brown mushrooms, a pinch of sugar, 1 tablespoon of tomato puree, 800 grams of chopped tomatoes with garlic and herbs. That's 2 cans. 400 mils of chicken stock, and this is then made from 1 low sodium stock cube, and 150 grams of wholemeal pasta.
So a pretty standard looking recipe boasting to serve
So
four
firstly,
people
2
at
teaspoons of
267
vegetable oil.
calories
And this
per
is
serving.
86
So now
calories
we're going to
for
look
the
at
2
each
teaspoons.
individual ingredient.
One large
I'm gonna
onion,
break down
which is normally
exactly
around
what the
about
calories are
275
per
grams in weight,
ingredient for this
and this
recipe.
comes in at 110 calories for the onion. One large carrot. A large carrot is normally 72 grams in weight, and this comes in at 38 calories for the carrots. Then look at 3 celery sticks. Normally we go for the large ones. These are 64 grams each. However, the calories are only 18 calories for the 3 sticks. Next is our 250 grams of mushrooms, and these come in at just 35 calories for that portion. A pinch of sugar, this comes in at 5 calories. Then if we take a look at our tablespoon of tomato puree, this is 6 calories for that tablespoon of puree. And then 800 grams, that's 2 cans of chopped tomatoes with garlic and herbs at 186 calories. 1 low sodium stock cube, this comes in at 9 calories. And then we've got our 150 grams of wholemeal or whole wheat pasta, which comes in at 593 calories.
So that's a breakdown of all the ingredients and what calories are involved in each one. But what does that mean? Well, if we now add
Just
all of those calories up together,
271.5
the total recipe
calories
comes to
per serving
1,086
on this recipe that is based
calories,
on serving 4
which
people.
means that per person for this dish, so when we now go back to the beginning of this video, we looked at it, it said it was 267 calories per serving. So they're not out by a lot. In this instance, it is only 4.5 calories that they are out by. But that 4.5 calories over the term of the day, for argument's sake, if you are making your own meals, could increase the amount. There are other recipes out there which are out by quite a bit more. So just doing this little segment for you guys to be aware when you're following a recipe, please use our steps guide. Now, I am not dismissing the people that have come up with these recipes and come up with the calories. We're all human and we do sometimes make mistakes. However, the nutritionists that we have working with us at the One-to-One Diet are that of world class. They are top of the game. Mark Gilbert is one of our head nutritionists, and he is renowned worldwide for his information on diets and for his knowledge on being a nutritionist. And I swear by him, I will follow his word like the Bible. I swear to it. So please, 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 always make sure that you are checking your recipes along with your steps booklet guide. And then that way you know for certain that you are keeping within your calories. And if in doubt, fire myself or Vanessa a message and get in touch with us that way, and we'll work it out for you. And if needs be, I can always come up with a lower calorie version for you guys. So in summary, don't always trust the recipes that you're reading online. Always trust your steps book and trust your consultant. That's it from this segment for me. I'm going to pass back to Vanessa. See you later.
Okay then, sorry for the sound issues there. Hopefully you still got the point. Basically is that it's very important, particularly when following a low calorie diet, that you do check the recipes given. As Martin said, we've got that steps book there for you. If you haven't got a steps book, why not get in touch? But that particular example, yes, that was only 4 calories out, but some of them have been a lot different, even when you're looking in particularly calorie friendly cooking books. So do just double check, make sure that you've got the right information to hand, because if it's 10 out every day, you know, that's soon gonna add up. If it's 50 out, if it's 100 out, you see what I mean, where I'm going with that. So yeah, do just double check. And yeah, let's just fire back. Oh, just something to remind you, if you've been following me on social media, we've just passed the 3 weeks to Easter marker. So in 3 weeks, if you lost £1 a week, you would lose £3. If you were to lose £2 a week, that would be your £6 goal, which is just under half a stone. If you were to lose £3 a week, it would be £9. And of course, £4 a week would be £12, which is just under a stone in 3 weeks. So, you know, as we're saying, all these little things add up. And with 3 weeks to Easter, wouldn't you like to be a stone lighter? So if you're interested in the one-to-one diet, or if you just need some advice with lowering your calories, make sure you get in touch. We're always on hand to answer your questions. Okay, so let's go back to Martin. Hopefully the sound is sorted now, and I'll play you his recipe of the week.
Alright then guys, so we're back down in the kitchen and I've got another tasty recipe for you. Check this out. So then my lovelies, this is a gorgeous creamy spiced lentil and chicken curry with sweet potato and spinach. Very, very simple to make. Just 20 minutes to prep and cook. It is that easy. Here's what you're going to need. So you want 80 grams of baby leaf spinach with 150 grams of diced chicken breast. Then you're going to want 200 grams of drained lentils. Then in here we got some pasanda, 2 teaspoons of pasanda spice. Then we've got 200 milliliters of coconut milk, 2 cloves of garlic, 1 large sweet potato, 1 lime, and then for our stock we're going to be using our golden veg water flavouring, along with a bit of salt and pepper for seasoning. So firstly, grab yourselves a pan, give it a real good coat of your low calorie cooking oil, and then we're going to dice our sweet potato to roughly 2 centimetre chunks, pop that into the oil, and we're just going to heat this through and coat the sweet potato in the oil. Bit of salt and pepper in there to season it. Meanwhile, we're going to be preheating our oven to 200 degrees. Give that a real good coat. And then we're going to pop these onto a baking tray and we're going to put them in the oven for 18 to 20 minutes at 200 degrees to roast them nicely. Once you've got your sweet potato into the oven, we're then going to use the same pan which has already been coated with our low-cal spray, and we're going to add in our diced chicken, and we're going to cook this for around about 5 minutes until it is golden brown. While it's cooking, we're going to add in a good portion of salt and pepper to really season and tenderize that chicken whilst it cooks. Meanwhile, chop or mince or crush your 2 cloves of garlic and cut your lime in half so that you are ready to go. Alrighty, so our chicken has been cooking for 5 minutes and is nice and golden brown. So now we're going to add in our crushed garlic
along with the pasanda style seasoning, and we're going to just cook this for another minute. Be sure to stir continuously so that the pasanda does not stick to your pan. Now that all our flavours have cooked into that chicken for the last minute, we're going to add in our coconut milk at this point, along with half a teaspoon of our golden veg water flavouring. Give that a real good stir up. Add in 50 millilitres of water. Then add in the lentils, and then we're going to cook this for around about 10 minutes. We're going to bring this up to the boil, reduce it down to a medium heat, and just simmer that out for 10 minutes until the chicken is cooked and perfectly tender and the sauce has thickened. So while the main body of our curry is cooking, let me give you some facts about it. So this is ideal for those of you on steps 4 and above, and this recipe video serves 2 people and comes in at just 630 calories per person. Now, if you want to have it on a lower step, on step 3, you can go ahead and divide this by 4 people, add in a couple of packs of the slim water rice, you know, the cognac rice that we all love. Half a pack per person, along with a quarter of this, and that comes in at just 330 calories per person. Great for on step 3 and above. So our curry has now been cooking for 10 minutes, and this chicken is perfectly tender. The sauce is nice and thickened, so we're going to go ahead and add in our baby spinach leaves. We're going to add this a handful at a time, so around about half the baby spinach leaves at a time, and just cook these out until they're wilted. Once the first lot of started to wilt, then we're going to add in our second handful, which should be the remaining, and we're going to let this wilt. This should take around about 1 to 2 minutes, by which point our potatoes are now ready as well. So we're just going to add our potatoes into our curry, give it a real good stir through, making sure that all the ingredients are well and truly mixed. And then let's dish this bad boy up. So grab yourself some nice warm bowls and quite simply dish up half the mix per person. Remember, this video is to serve 2 people on steps 4 and above at just 630 calories per person. Nice and easy, half per person, and there you have it. Absolutely gorgeous, guys. So quick and easy to make. 20 minutes from prep to plate. It is that easy. It is that delicious. So there we have it, guys. Absolutely delicious. This recipe video, once again, serving 2 people on steps 4 or above, coming in at just 630 calories per person. Go ahead, give it a try for yourself. Leave a comment down below on how you got on with it. And remember, guys, to like, share, follow and subscribe for more Meals with Martin. What's up?
It started playing again. Sorry about that. Well, I'm glad I read in the comments there that the sound was behaving again. So that's fantastic. So don't forget that you can leave your comments even if you're watching on replay, because we will soon pick them up and get back to you as soon as we can. In the meantime, again, I just wanted to highlight a few things on social media. So we have our 2023 winners that have already started being featured on our social media, but in the next few days, you're going to see some more posts with the opportunity to learn about their inspirational stories. Tomorrow is National No Smoking Day. I'm very proud to say that I stopped smoking in October 23 and I've not had one cigarette since. Now, I am vaping, but it is a good step in the right direction towards a healthier lifestyle, because I haven't replaced that with food. So I'm quite proud of myself for that. And then on Friday is World Sleep Day, one of my favourite days, because if you know me, I like a good nap. So are you getting enough quality sleep? Check out my tips for a good night's rest and why sleep is so important for your weight loss. So I'll just check back and see if I can see any more comments flashing up. No, I can't see any. But if there are any that I've missed, I will come back to you and I will message you directly. But in the meantime, if you would like to request any recipes for Martin to cook, if you have any questions or any topics you'd like me to cover, please just let me know. And I look forward to hearing from you. But other than that, I will see you next time.